Alright guys, made it to the river. I'm so pumped right now.
It's gonna be awesome!
Yeah, someone's in a good mood. This is gonna be awesome. I've heard they've been getting a few fish, so. Alright guys, here we go. First cast. I'm sure if there's any fish in here, they're going to be really pressured, but you're kidding. Just because there's a lot of people that fish this river and there's a pull off right there. So I'm sure like this probably gets hit pretty hard. It's just because it's a really easy spot to just pull over and fish right here, so we'll see. Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me. So we've been fishing for about 3 hours and so far, the guys down there they've caught 4 fish. Out of all the guys down there, there's like 8 guys standing over there, and they've caught 4 fish out of all them. And we haven't got anything. You know, I was hoping the fish would be on the move and they'd move up from that spot up into the seam, but they seem to just kind of be holding us. They were doing yesterday too when we were here. They're just kind of holding in that spot over there. So, I don't know. No. Is it wild? No, it's not much.
You're like, give me around there, dude.
Great. Not a bad one.
No, it's good fish.
Alright guys, this is our last day to fish. I have no idea what this video is going to look like. It's basically like 3 or 4 days of straight fishing. And I'm just going to take what I can out of it and make a video. So yeah, this is our last day to fish. It's like probably 7 something in the morning. Got this little hole to myself. I'm actually really glad. There was fish in here yesterday. They just wouldn't bite. So right now there's no one at this hole, so I'm going to fish it hard and see if there's... I'm sure there's probably fish in there, but it's just, I mean, a small little, you know what I mean? Basically like fishing a little creek. It rained last night. The water came up a little bit, it looks like, so we'll see. I'm just gonna run a straight, got a bobber, straight jig head, and I'm gonna put a piece of coon shrimp on this. And this is what I did last night, and I hooked one. It wasn't on video. It actually broke my hook, which was kind of trash. I had a bobber down, set the hook, felt the head shake, and then it was gone, reeled up, and my hook was completely broken, so that was garbage. And these are pretty quality jig heads usually, but there we go. Little coon shrimp on a jig head. I mean, that's a small one, and that doesn't look the prettiest, but we're gonna give it a whirl. So yesterday there was some fish sitting right up here where my bobber just went through. And then there's also a few that were sitting down here. But 4 days of straight fishing, I'm getting low on gear. That's basically why I'm fishing a jig head and a piece of shrimp, because that's one of the main things I have left. Jig heads and shrimp. I'm almost out of like beads and leaders and split shot and all that stuff, so gonna be fishing a lot of this today, a lot of coon shrimp and jigs, that kind of stuff. And I'm making sure to kind of stay back. There's a seam, I don't know how good you can see on the camera, but there's a nice little seam really close here. So I'm not going to wade out in the water and get close to that. I'm going to stay up on the bank and stay back. Because the fish are going to be moving through, that's, you know, they're going to be moving through right on that seam. Actually saw an old coho yesterday moving through here. Alright guys, so yeah, that was our trip. It was kind of all over the place. That was like 4 days of just random footage kind of shoved together, and my friend ended up catching one. My friend Jared, you guys saw that, he ended up catching a nice fish. I mean, it wasn't the biggest fish, but it was a pretty nice little fish, pretty bright fish. So anyway, it was kind of tough. There was a lot of fish around, definitely a lot more than here in my home rivers. But the problem is getting them to bite. You know, there's a lot of fish, but there's only a few biters every day. Every day we were there, you know, there may have been 100 fish, but there's only, you know, so many, you know, 5-6 biters out of all those fish. And so it's kind of like who can get them to bite first, and, you know, someone would get there early in the morning, have the, you know, the secret bait or whatever, and catch them. And then after that, it was kind of slow the rest of the day. So anyway, it was fun to get up there. That was different river that, you know, don't get to fish very often, so it was fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.